Yo, what it do? Jiggy the Poo here. Hey, it's been a long time since I did one of these What It Do, the story of Jiggy the Poo episodes, but you know what? I really feel it's time to go ahead and finish this bad boy. And I'm talking about this series, these episodes. This is going to be episode 10, and we're also going to be doing episode 11. So we're going to go ahead and finish this series out. And we're gonna move on to some different projects. But until then, let's go ahead and get into this. Hey, what it do? I'm Jiggy the Poo. I got a crew, band of the Poo. You know how we do. We wipe out scrubs. We get the dubs. We get the ladies' hugs.
Parental discretion is advised for younger viewers.
All right. Since it's been a long time since I did one of these episodes, I'm gonna go ahead and explain to all the new folks who probably followed recently for these new episodes. Basically, there's no script. I'm just talking from, just being myself and telling my side of the story, how I feel and things like that. There's, like I said, I'm not reading from any script or anything. You're getting the true Jiggy the Poo and how my true feelings and how I feel about the situation. So, basically, in a nutshell, for episode 10, we're going to be talking about how Mixer let everybody know that it's shut down and my reactions to it and the infamous web show. And that web show, man. Doing good, everybody? All right, sad day.
What do you plan?
You know, web shows has always been my forte. I always tend to let loose on web shows, but always held back because I was always scared that I would go too far. Not anymore, man. Not anymore. No, not anymore. Not at all. I'm going to let it fly. That is right. I am going to let it fly. It doesn't even fucking matter anymore. It doesn't. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But all right, let's just explain how we got there. I believe it was a Friday that people started coming out that, hey, they were like, sexual assaulted. And, these are like non-partners and partners of Mixer. There was like a big movement that weekend. And basically people started coming out and telling their stories. So all on Twitter, there was, read longers, tweet longer. So, basically a lot of this stuff went down like at PAX shows and stuff like that. And people always wondered why I didn't go out there and just mingle all the time and just go to every single party and all that. It's because I didn't want to be part of nobody's story, man. I kept to myself. I went to the room that my community, the band of the Poo paid for, and I stayed my butt in the room. Basically, a lot of these things went down at the parties, and these were like sexual assaults and stuff like that. And people started to tell their story. And at the same time, there was a Mixer employee who was black, released his story about how the head honchos were saying that the Mixer partners were slaves, and they were their master, and they controlled the destiny of the partners. He was saying that they controlled who made it and who faded away, which is, pretty much true. All the way from not pushing this channel properly. And y'all know why they didn't push the channel properly, right? Tell me why they didn't push the channel properly. Black. Because I'm black. So all these stories started coming out, man, in the course of 3 days. And I'm sitting here getting hot, because, all the work I was putting in and all that. And I kind of figured why I'm not getting anywhere, why I'm like not growing. It doesn't make any sense, because people were still coming in. People were still showing that love, taking care of the channel. It didn't make any sense. When that tweet came out, it made perfect sense. So basically, in a nutshell, I'm like, okay, Everybody's going in on Mixer on social media, man. Mixer had a terrible weekend, terrible weekend, and you know, I don't blame the people, man. I was part of it too, you know, because I was disgusted and appalled. So here we get to Monday. I let the community know that I was canceling Monday Night VMR because I wanted to talk about everything that was going on, you know, with Mixer and everything that I found out and heard, and all these tweet longers and read my tweet longer and people's names being dropped, and big prominent Mixer people names being dropped, and you know, for sexual assaulting, being a sexual predator. It was just crazy. So I was already hot, folks. I was mad. I was pissed off. I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and vent, which I never usually do on stream, but I decided to go ahead and vent. I did a web show, y'all, and everybody calls it the infamous meltdown of Jiggy the Poo, man. But as I think about it, I don't think it was a meltdown. I just think it was me expressing myself and, you know, getting my emotions off my chest, you know. So I did the web show. We were, you know, and folks, I just let it flow. You know what I mean? You know, I just got out there and just started speaking my truth. And basically I was saying that, you know, I got off my chest everything that I had issues with the platform. And it wasn't just the platform. There was a lot of issues with people of the platform. You know, I would always, as you know, I would work very hard to be different from everybody else. I will put out different kinds of, you know, production things and things that be on the channel and all that. And then you know, as I used to live on Mixer, so I would just go to just people's streams of who I didn't even know, and especially people who would do a lot of chit chatting and asking a lot of questions, like in the Discord or in the chat. I would definitely remember their names and go find them on Mixer. And you know, several weeks later, after I check on these people, man, you will see some of these things that, you know, some of the my ideas that I produced on my channel be on their channels, but it, you know, it'd be kind of subpar, but still it would be my idea. And I that went on for years, you know, and I always kept my mouth shut. You know, everybody says, you know, imitation is the best form of flattery, and I just always said no, it's just straight up stealing. But I kept it to myself, you know. But on the web show, I let everybody know how I felt about that, you know, and it is what it is. But all these times, all these fucking years, all these years, y'all always asking Jiggy the Poo, like I really know the answer, but you're asking old Jiggy the Poo. Jiggy, my man, you should have more. Why don't you have more, Jiggy the Poo? Let's try to understand this, man. But now y'all got it now. Now you got it. And I always knew something was fucked up about it. I always felt something was really fucked up about it. I'm sitting here like, man, I just released this. I just did that. I just did this all in the same week. Numbers are even lower. I know why now. The shit that I do on this platform, on this channel, the stuff that I do on this channel, when it's released, you don't go down in numbers. People always loved my shit. If you go up, you understand what I'm saying? So every time something released, I wouldn't see even more features. I wouldn't see none of this stuff. It's like I get put on ice. Gee, that boy too damn good. The boy too damn good, man. We ain't gonna push him. You understand what I'm saying? That's why I never got the push, people. That's why I never got the push. Now, it's not, like I said, it's not Mixer, only Mixer. I go over there to the Purple People Eater and still don't get the push because it's an industry thing. It's an industry thing. You understand what I'm saying? It's an industry thing. No matter what I do, no matter what creatively thing I come up with, they won't push it. Excuse me. They won't push the shit. And then on top of that, somebody can fly in the culture vulture and just come in, take the shit and bring it on their channel. And then boom, Mixer be like, man, this is the greatest thing I've seen. Let's push him. And I'm like, bitch, that's my shit. I'm heated. I'm pissed off because everything that I always knew, everything that I've always been told has came true. It has came true. All in my face. But it's like I said, I'm not the only one they steal from. I'm not the only one people steal from. Also on the web show, I was also talking about like how people who were being promoted were the same people over and over and over and over. They didn't have too much of any kind of diversity. You know, they put me up there every once in a while, but it got to the point to where after I got transferred to a different partner manager, I didn't get any type of push, any kind of features, nothing. You know, it's like they passed me on to kill the channel. And that's how I felt. They didn't push the right people. They didn't push the right people. So when you don't push the right people, you don't get the viewers, man. You don't get the viewers to come in and be like, who this guy? And I'm not saying they had to push me. All I'm saying is, if you push the right people, they will come. The viewers will come. They keep pushing the same old shit. You know what I'm saying? The same old shit. No variety in any type of streaming habits, like styles or habits or anything. They push the same people. Oh, he's full-time. Let's just push him. And he's boring as fuck. How can you keep viewers? How can you keep fucking viewers with the same people being shown? The same people that CP Razor may like, Electric Panther may not like. Now, if you repeat this day in and day out for several months, how are you gonna keep people? Oh, here comes Razor. Oh, my favorite guy's on today. Yes, he comes back the next day. Oh, my favorite guy's on today. Yes, next day. Hey, my favorite guy's on today. Yes. Now we got Electric Panther coming in. Damn, same boring ass piece of shit here. Let me go ahead and go back to Twitch. Let me go check this mixer out. Damn, they got this guy here again. Fuck him. And then they go back to Twitch. All right, 3 strikes are out. Let me go see who they got on this damn feature shit. The same motherfuckers on Twitch. On feature again. Man, fuck this. I'm out. Sign out my Mixer account. Let me close this bitch down. I'm staying my motherfucking ass on Twitch. You got to have a mix if you want to retain. Day in and day out. The same old. And that's how I'm looking like this. That's how they fucking look when they streaming. And I'm like, oh. You know, so it's like on the web show, I just kept going on and on and on and on. And here's the thing, it's like I really wanted to get so much off my chest while Mixer was still up. And I wanted to get it off my chest before I went to Twitch, so I can try to start fresh. You know, I held so much in on that platform that I was depressed at times, because I'm like, man, if I say something, I may not even get even more features. You know, I felt that I was going to be retaliated on, you know? So it's like you had to keep your mouth shut and just play ball, man. You know, and I finally had the chance to go ahead and just say how I feel. And it was great. It was really great. Man, I felt good after the web show. But of course, even after the web show, that didn't stop people from talking, of course, and here's the thing. A lot of folks, I don't want to say a lot of folks, but there was several folks out there, who probably think I don't know, but I have a lot of loyal Band of the Pooh members in my community, man. They are some loyal folks, man. And I got a couple of DMs of people saying, man, somebody just hit me up, man. Somebody hit me up asking, did Jiggy go too far and all that kind of stuff. And, it's expected. It's the streaming world, it's expected. And for people to, talk among themselves and I guess try to get a mutiny going. I don't know. But yeah, a lot of the Band of Pooh members, they let me know. And I'm like, wow, I really thought these folks would really understand my struggle as a older Black streamer trying to make it in the streaming world, and understand that being called a slave is totally different when you're a Black man. And they didn't understand that. I really felt that they didn't understand that. And it's cool. It's cool because sometimes, not everybody's going to understand. Not everybody's going to understand. And for the most part, most of my community really understood what I was going through and why I was so upset. And, I wanted to make sure it was known that I was going to Twitch and we were going to start over and, continue where we left off. Not really start over, but continue where we left off because, I was very confident in the community. And I was like, man, when we go to Twitch, man, we're going to take these numbers here and everybody's full support. Go over to Twitch and we're going to kill it over there right away. Wrong.